Come back, spaceship.
Wub. Wub. This game has a lot of wubs and a lot of wows, which are songs that you can find. Wait.
Songs that you can bring.
They really bring it with these songs in Songbringer, a game about music.
This is Songbringer.
Is this a game about music?
It's a. No.
Perma beats mode.
So, this is Songbringer. It's a game about swords. I guess it's a game about one sword. Your ship is called the Songbringer. The sword isn't even called the Songbringer, but when you pick it up, it says it hums. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Swordbringer.
You guys ever play Zelda
What's that?
for the NES?
Oh, that
What's
one.
that?
Yes.
It's a
Fact.
procedurally generated roguelike.
Oh, you mean the game that just came out? That came out just over 30 years ago today,
Is that true?
last week. Yes, like
Oh.
the 30-year anniversary of Zelda's U.S. release was last week.
I feel old, but I wasn't even around for that release.
Yeah.
It was very exciting when that game came out.
You might call it a landmark
Yeah.
release.
Well, hey,
The cartridge was gold.
that's
true.
You were like, what?
True, it was.
the Ocarina of Time one was gold too. I remember that.
By the time they got around to that, it was more like, oh, remember when they did that again?
Yeah, it was a big deal to me. But this isn't Zelda. This is Songbringer. I'm gonna skip through this intro because it's fine, but it's not important.
I like the songs they bring in this game.
Yeah, me too.
Man, this looks good.
Yeah, so it's got very pixelated style. We'll see once my character pops up here. Right now I'm having a little chat with Jib, my robo buddy. Basically, you crash land on this alien planet. And
Ooh, nice shadows too.
I'm just gonna get to it. Check this out.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Free sword.
It's dangerous. Go alone.
Oh, that was something.
They've got slightly different dialogue for this sequence, for this scene.
Yeah. So the thing about this game is, it is generated when you enter your name at the beginning. It doesn't even say enter name. It says enter world seed.
Your name is the seed.
Yeah. So I've played on this one before. I kind of know what to expect, but it affects basically everything in the game, including like dialogue stuff. There's a couple core dungeons, but other than that, you're pretty much just going around.
I want to say there are
exploring.
9.
Oh, really?
You look at the trophies. It does talk about finishing a 9th dungeon.
I'm killing this guy.
No kidding about the wubs.
Yeah.
Not the songs that I expected this game to bring. Wow.
No.
Dude, this looks great.
Yeah.
It's got a really nice style.
Totally. Like the animations on everything, the movement. Hey, check this out. Oh, that's different too. Last time I did this, I got a piece of heart or a piece of
courage
tooth.
or whatever. Yeah.
Some more story stuff. This actually looks really good when they get in on this guy's face.
His face is melting.
Look at that.
That's gross.
Yeah, this game is really good looking. Like, look at this rain on the water here. Like, you can see my reflection down there on the water. So, look, I have a grid there in the bottom left. That is my map as I
You
explore.
also have a sub-screen.
What's
right?
that?
If you touch the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
They scrolled in from the bottom, totally unlike any other...
Which way did it scroll in on Zelda?
Came in from the top.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
That's the old shit. We don't care about that no more.
No. So yeah, it's very much a game about exploring and just kind of you can go to any of the dungeons at any time, but I am kind of beelining here because I've already played through this world to the first really main area. Enemies definitely get harder as you stray further away from the starting zone. This guy's nothing.
I played a little bit of this. I feel like these dialogue pop-ups that I assume are probably a little more prevalent in the early game. Sometimes they get in the way of the action.
Yeah.
The back and forth between you and your robot friend kind of obscure things.
So I get this, it's a biodetector, which is basically your dungeon finder. You get them randomly in the world. Sometimes you find them in dungeons. Go ahead and use it here.
Is it single use?
Yeah, single use.
Ah.
So it just points you basically to the next easiest dungeon, I'm assuming.
There's one screen to your right.
Yeah, but I have to go around to get there. But
Or to your left, I mean, sorry.
I'm gonna go over here first.
Oh. Oh.
This kind of area was the moment that I really appreciated this game. So you have very you have a lot of banter with your robot friend. Your guy very much speaks just like a dude. He's very much just a dude who kind of happened to crash. So I have no way out, but I've got this hallucinogenic cactus, which is the start of any great adventure. Get out of the way of that. This game is so polished that I looked up the studio to see what else they had done, and this kind of appeared to be their first major release.
Yeah,
They talk about backers on the title screen, which I assume means that this went to Kickstarter or something at one point.
That dude took my sword.
Yeah.
But I still got this cactus.
I think you're gonna need that.
So it also does something cool is where you can kind of see the scale here of my guy in the world, but as you transition sometimes between worlds, it'll zoom out a little bit. So they play around with kind of how big or small the different squares are, even though it's still just a grid system.
Interesting.
So you can see it kind of zooms in a little bit here. So I'm on my way.
This is all more or less scripted to happen. Like I assume a lot of these story beats are identical, regardless of your world seed.
I've played a chunk of this and never saw this bit.
Oh, really?
Huh.
I thought this was integral to the game.
Yeah, this seems like something that you would have to go through.
No, I went right to the first dungeon.
Oh, wow.
I ran into a guy who was angry that I had this sword, and he said, "Well, maybe I'll help you out if you bring me some booze." And then my dungeon finder thing lit up at a store where I had to go to get spirits and then come back to him, and then he actually just gave me booze in return, which was not that useful. But and then I just went on to the first dungeon. So I didn't see any of this stuff.
I'll check it out. I got a lighter. I can light things on fire.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, you can light torches, which I have to do in this area, but then you can also we'll see here, you totally just light bushes on fire, and sometimes gold will come out, or diamonds, the currency.
Love when that happens.
Yeah, so kids, never mind.
Kids, do cool stuff.
Be cool. Just be cool out there, please. This game is very tonal, I'll say. It's got
a tonality.
Yes.
Okay. That's pretty neat.
Look how good that light effect alone just looks.
Yeah, we were saying on the podcast, pixel art plus effects that are way newer than pixel art.
It can be a really cool look.
It's a great mashup.
These guys they're fine here. Oh God. But once enemies start getting involved and those guys are around, things get quite out of hand.
How do you get your sword back?
I gotta light one more torch.
Oh.
But I forget where it is. There we go. So yeah, it'll sometimes give you hints. I'll have to go back to that. If you enter a screen of interest, your character might say something like, "Oh, what's this?" Or kind of,
Or the first time you're supposed to use bombs, it'll kind of maybe say, "Hey, I sure wish I could blow something up here."
Finally, they named somebody in a video game Zero.
Yeah.
So,
What?
yeah, check this out.
Jeff, did you also not see this?
No, yeah, I don't have it. I did not get any of this stuff.
That makes me want to play this more for some reason. Just the
Not to say that I mean, maybe this stuff is all still there. One would assume it is.
Oh yeah,
because that seems
no, I'm
pretty
sure it
key to the
is.
Story,
I think it's cool that you can wander that
Yeah,
much.
but
That you
it-
could have that different
and I felt like I was kind of
experience.
beelining it to the dungeon and beelining it to the things it was pointing me to. So
So in every dungeon, since you don't have meditate, this wouldn't have happened to you, but in every dungeon there's one of these. And if you meditate in front of it,
you need to be. I say you need to be on the thing in front of it or something.
You're floating.
yeah, man, check it out.
That cactus you ate was really something.
Dude,
Yeah.
it changed everything. You get some of this.
But okay.
Right? And you get one of those.
What?
And you get one of these in every, you can get one of these in every dungeon.
What does that do?
Ah, dude, I've got no idea,
Okay.
but it's cool. I really am into, like, I was playing this game in the dark, just like so zoned out. It really kind of caught me. Oh God!
Did that guy give you your sword back?
Wait, I can't control myself. There we go.
Oh.
Got a heart container.
Well, that helps.
Sorry, I got a demon's tooth.
Courage keeps the fear at bay.
He'll give me my sword.
Ah.
There we go.
Did you have a hard time figuring this out the first time you did all this? Because
Yes.
a lot of this seems fairly obscure.
Very much so. So I'll show it off, but basically, in your minimap, areas of interest will also be marked with like a little X or
Okay.
like. I realized that, and once I realized that, I was like, okay, now I see that all three of these minimap squares that are marked have torches. I should try lighting these torches on fire.
Okay.
And then I progressed.
As long as you poke around enough at the things that it's calling out.
Yeah.
Start figuring stuff out. This game kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, I know they ran a Kickstarter, obviously, or some sort of crowdfund. I'm sure for the people making the game, it did not come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I hadn't even heard of this game until the PR reached out like a week ago,
I like this dialogue.
and it seems really cool.
Yeah, so that's just like a little weird little dungeon, and now I can meditate. So like I carry over the powers I got from there,
Yeah.
and
Cool.
why don't we hop out here and I'll just kind of show off where I am in my main save. So I'll erase this. Just show that when you create a save, you have a regular mode and you can even do permadeath. So they recommend like, hey, just like load in permadeath and get a random string of letters and see what kind of world you end up with. I don't know, it might be fucked.
I put all S's.
I bet
For
you
mine.
there's like a couple,
It's like
Very specific.
super messed up seeds
yeah.
people can trade around.
Well, my first reaction was to actually just type in Zelda and see what
Yeah,
happened.
that's-
But then I was like, you know what? If it does start me on some harder second quest thing, then I'll probably hate this game because I won't understand any of it. So I should probably not do that. In the event that they thought of that incredibly obvious thing to do.
So
So you have a dash.
yeah, I got a dash here
cool.
on.
I was thinking while I was playing, man, this game needs a dash.
And it's like on a fairly low cooldown too. So, and you can like dash a little bit. It's not a set distance. It's very good control, and then you can just swing right out of it. I've got a top hat that I can toss out that will retrieve items and do damage.
Basically a boomerang.
Yeah. Oh, I honestly didn't put that together until
wow.
you said that just now. And I got bombs. Your bomb bag, though it is called something else, can hold 4 bombs, but I believe you can upgrade that. So I just used that bioscanner, and now you see that green dot. Means the next dungeon's over there. So I'm gonna make my way over there and kind of just see what that dungeon looks like.
How many dungeons have you beaten on this guy?
One main one, and then one that I could tell was like a little like challenge dungeon or something, not as full fledged.
Is that where you're getting most of these abilities, and
Yeah.
items and stuff? Out of dungeons?
Yeah, there seems to be one main item per dungeon. Surprise, surprise.
Where have I heard that?
But then also you can kind of find stuff just out in the world. Like, look at my reflection there in the water.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh, I can blow these up now. Yes.
He is very excited about you blowing things up.
Progress. These enemies don't fight back. I feel bad about killing them, but also they need to die. Hey, this area looks kind of deserty.
Yeah.
That guy's stuck. Yeah, I like the music. It is not what I expected at all, but I think it works. There seem to be a lot of nest enemies.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't like it. I mean, I like.
I'm frozen.
Oh boy.
I like killing all that stuff.
Kill that nest.
But
Fuck off.
Respawning enemies are the worst.
Not since Gauntlet has.
The only thing worse than nests are enemies that resurrect other enemies.
Oh yeah.
oof.
Why does it keep putting my sword away? Okay. All right, I healed up.
What's the death penalty if you're not on permadeath?
It knocks you back to either like the start of a dungeon or there are save points out and around. Man, these guys suck, and my sword. I swear I don't have any idea why my sword keeps getting put away.
Don't forget your hat boomerang.
Yeah, that's
can
true.
Help in cases like this too.
Oh, okay. I can.
Ah. There you go. Whoa.
What's in here? A key card. So yeah, there are, hey, there are keys.
There are some doors in the dungeon are locked.
I need to get out of this room. Oh, gotta light those guys on fire. So yeah, it's now that it's kind of starting to come together. I don't know, some of the, not necessarily the charm is wearing off, but it's becoming more of like a, okay, I gotta do this and I gotta get over here. I really like
It's less mysterious. It's
Yeah.
more like
I feel like the game's biggest strengths are its mysteries. Are like, what is this weird chamber and why do I not have a sword anymore? Or like, should I meditate here? I meditate in most
that's not something
rooms.
you can kill. I bet.
When I get hit by them, it turns my controls around.
Oh, that's.
All right, I'm gonna die in this room. I can feel it. Like, I can't. So sometimes perspective is a problem in this game. So like, I think I can make it between this torch and there, but I totally can.
Oh, that yeah. I also thought that.
On either side, which means I'm stuck.
Try and no, you go back. Open that box that's on. There's an item right there. I'd say
Can
get
you hit
that.
Can you hit that
and then
switch
get
with
out of
your
there.
hat?
No.
Can't dash over the gap.
Nope. See, here's some mystery. You know what? Maybe I'll get
That's
like
an item though, isn't it? Is
Where?
that pillar that's right next to you?
but I gotta activate it with that block in the middle.
Oh.
So hey, maybe I'm gonna get like a bow and arrow or something in this dungeon.
Yeah, that sure.
Yeah, this game's cool. It's out on the 20. My friends.
Well,
I don't know why I ended with 7. It's out September.
I thought it was like the 5th, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's next week, guys.
Yes.
Hey, we're
Or-
recording this in advance.
Or maybe this week, depending on when you're watching this.
That's right.
Because I'm not sure when this is going to post.
You know what? you know how to, guys, you're smart. You know how to find when video games come out and how much they cost.
5th of September.
What?
Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, this looks cool.
This looks really cool.
Oh.
Wow.
You got smoked. You gave into the fear.
Gave
Good
into
job.
the fear.
Hit continue. I just want to see where you start.
Yeah, start of the dungeon.
It feels like there are a bajillion video games coming out right now, but I need to make time to play this because this looks really cool.
Yeah, I've had a good time with it so far. But yeah, same as you. Like, there's a lot going on right now. So
Squirrel them away for the winter.
right,
That's what I like to do. Stuff all these
Keep this
video
one in
games
my
in your, stick them in your cheek pouches.
Which cheeks?
And save them for a rainy day.
I will do so.
Thank you so much.